Law underpins how society operates, setting the boundaries for what people, organisations and governments can and can't do. But those laws don't always lead to straightforward outcomes. The same situation can be interpreted in different ways. Studying law at the Open University means looking beyond the outcome and understanding how and why those decisions are reached. Law provides the framework through which rules are created, applied, and enforced across society. It explores how legal systems are structured and how laws are created and applied and tested in real-world situations. Decisions made within these systems can have wide-reaching consequences, affecting people, communities, and entire industries. It also considers how laws evolve over time, responding to new challenges, shifting priorities, and different interpretations. Students come to law for different reasons. Some want to move into legal or policy-related roles, while others are interested in understanding how laws shape the world around them. For many, it starts with a curiosity about how rules are applied and how outcomes are determined within legal systems. You don't need any prior legal knowledge. The course is designed to build your understanding from the ground up.
I left school when I was 16. I had my children quite young. I felt that I was quite static in the job I was in. I wanted to develop myself. That's why I decided to go into law. It gave me the opportunity to progress further. Whilst I was doing it, I was increasing my knowledge in my actual job. When I got to the end of my law degree, it really helped me progress up. I went into a new position that worked alongside my law degree. I went into guest relations, where I did a lot of legal claims handling, European law as well.
On the course, you'll work through real and realistic legal scenarios, where the outcome isn't always immediately clear. Starting with the details of a case, you'll examine evidence, follow the reasoning, and understand how conclusions are reached. From there, you'll learn to interpret information and apply legal principles, building arguments that can be clearly explained, challenged, and defended. As you progress, you begin to see how the same situation can lead to different conclusions, depending on how the law is interpreted and applied within established principles. All of this is guided through structured materials, helping you develop your thinking step by step.
I felt that I was actually learning well above what I was capable of learning. As I progressed more and more into the degree, in my final years we did a lot of group work. I got to work quite closely with 5 or 6 peers, utilise each other's strengths. It worked around my lifestyle. I didn't have to adapt my lifestyle to study. But all the materials are online. You get a structured week by week schedule. It works on a timeline, however, it is quite flexible. As long as you meet your deadlines with your end of module assignments and your TMAs and things like that, you're going to do absolutely fine.
Over time, your thinking becomes more structured and deliberate. You'll stop taking outcomes at face value and start questioning how they were reached. You learn to break down complex situations so you can understand what actually matters and why different conclusions are possible. That shift allows you to approach problems with clearer reasoning, rather than assumption or instinct. This subject suits people who want to understand how laws shape decisions. It's a good fit if you're comfortable working through complexity and considering more than one possible answer. You don't need prior experience, but you do need a willingness to question, analyse, and think carefully. It's less about learning fixed answers and more about understanding how those answers are formed.
If you're thinking about studying with the Open University, definitely do it. I'm so glad I did it. If I could do it all again, I would.
To understand how laws are applied, interpreted and challenged, explore law at the Open University.